Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Just about anywhere.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
Oh. What does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
We have arrived.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts.
Outstanding.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Do not forget that we work to serve the...
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
This really is fine craftsmanship. Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Ah, here we are. The Ox Guard, mate. Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Our... destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an Ox Guard.
A most agreeable suggestion.
You're not meant to be in here.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Stop this! I beg of you! That's enough. You know where to go.
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage into and out of the village is restricted, and we're being treated as slaves. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us, but I fear the villagers have already reached their limit. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. We've a mind to leave this village for good. The Dragon's Flame has devastated the land here. Many of the villagers question whether it is worth attempting to restore it. When I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to Ulrika, she told me that the village she's staying in would be glad to take us in. Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. They've confiscated all weapons to forestall our escape. Perhaps if we could reclaim the stolen weapons, or find a means of procuring some anew, we could force our way out through strength of arms. Alas, we villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be unwise for us to attempt aught on our own. You are our only hope in this matter. Pray, lend us your aid. How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain the other villagers shall be glad to arm themselves with their weapons of choice. My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time has come to leave this village behind.
I've got you cornered, rat!
Don't fret, I've got you. With me! Hold your ground. Not let our foe approach. Have courage! This cannot be!
Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup!
You have my gratitude for all you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika staying in on our own from here. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore reinforcements arrive. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our new homes with open arms. Till then, farewell.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
It's this way. You seem in fine spirits. This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid. I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
You were always such fun to talk to.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Do come again. Not buying? That's just as well. Better... Be select... Would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Over here, if you please.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate the business. Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to... survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate the bit.
Look, as long as you can be right at home.
Nothing's harder than living in honest.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Peruse at your leisure. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in... You know where to find me.
Welcome.
Here we are.
We shall await you here, Master.
We have arrived.
strong and my mind sharp.
The weight of my duties is like to flatter me.
What was it I had planned for the morrow? What?
I only pray.
How to proceed?
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
So tight. I'd get just about anywhere.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid. Someone's skulking around. I'm sure of it. This sort of quiet means all's well.
Mindless labor is for mindless men. This armor's far from comfortable. How might I aid you, sir? Not good. Come of this.
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
Would that all my days were so.
How might I be of assistance?
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last appeared. 'Twas a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure, but I cannot deny it gave me a sense of hope. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind. An end to the age of proxies at last. And indeed, we have our sovereign, though he is yet abed, nursing those grievous wounds. Still, that I would see this kingdom restored to rightful rule in my lifetime, I could weep for joy.
My watch finishes without incident.
It's a thankless job, this.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow. Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow. What was I supposed to do? I've clean forgot.
My sword arm could use some work.
I wonder if anyone knows if I'm mistrucking.
So tired. I can get just about anywhere.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen...
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. Good sleep. A short stroll might clear my head.
Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
What they're whispering of me now, I dread.
Still waiting on that report.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
It would appear you've found evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
We're here, Master.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Disa's scheme and securing your enthronement.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?